Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO The Hobbit. Let us continue. Or maybe even conclude. We've got some work to do, definitely, but a lot of it is going to be running around, making sure we have all of these question marks done. Nope. Fly to this area. There's no more levels to play. That being said, we got boss disguises very late in the game, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea in the process of also grinding to spend an effort, amount of time running through all the levels in free play, maybe the ends of each levels. Maybe that would be an interesting compromise. How much copper do I have? I have enough, I feel, to guarantee the rest of this game. I should, at least. Having about 50 of the gems, having about 100 of everything else should be enough for everything. Fish and copper, good. So I think that's safe. I want to run this way. We spent the last few minutes of last recording, even though most of the last recording was struggling through the final level because it was giving me trouble. Just building all of these custom characters the way I think they were supposed to be. I think it's a combination of the chest piece, the helmet, and maybe the arms. Maybe. So I'm hoping one of these was a dragon. Yeah, so you see here the match. The hands are slightly different and it doesn't mention the bottom at all. But we've got the head of the dragon and the chest piece and the arms matched.
Dragon! Please, don't eat me. There was a very tasty looking dwarf lady here earlier. Eat her. Or take this treasure. Dragons like treasure, right? I'm too beautiful.
This guy said he was gonna take on a dragon. So we dress up like a dragon and prove he wasn't. Alright, that's good. What goes around is the next quest in this area. There's one thing in daylight, but I figure moving backwards and forwards through daylight's probably not daylight and nighttime is probably not worth the effort. So run. So now I need to remember that I've done the dragon quest so I can replace this character with a couple of other characters I needed to custom make. Peacock and something else, I think. This guy wants us to build something for his wife.
Hello again. Yes, the missus and I are still here.
In fact, I'm trying to think of a way to thank her for getting my missing kite back. It looks like there was some kind of ride here back in the day.
We might as well take our time, I guess.
Something she'd like.
I mean,
Maybe
I don't think in the next hour we'll get everything done. It's a possibility, but I don't think a very high possibility. And skipping over dialogue, what little there actually is in this game, and skipping over any content since there's such little of it, seems like just desperation acts. And if I was desperate to be done with this game, I would have quit hours and hours ago, probably 10 hours ago. By all rights, I should have quit 10 hours ago for as buggy and troublesome this game is. I'm going far beyond what I should have done. Any normal gamer would have gotten frustrated, taking it, throwing the game away, taking it back for a refund type thing. Now, arguably, you probably wouldn't on Steam with their 2-hour limit of gameplay. You probably wouldn't have hit 2 hours of gameplay before you realized how buggy this game was.
Oh,
Which is not
beauty?
good.
I can't wait to see the look on the old lady's face when she sees this. Hopefully it'll get me out of the doghouse for eating her share of the sandwiches too.
Hey, it's a merry-go-round. Yay. And none of the buttons do anything. And I'm just going in circles now. And now it just jumps off. It doesn't play any music or anything though. How irritating. A kite for life. I mean, when I see a merry-go-round, the thing I want to hear is that Calliope music playing under it. Got that purple stud that was in the middle there of my magnet. Get up to 100 million. Still nowhere close to 10 billion, though.
Hello
It's gonna be
again.
quite
I'd hoped you'd happened
grind.
by. My husband and I were riding the carousel he so sweetly fixed up for me. But in the excitement, he lost his grip on his kite again. Oh, no. I wouldn't ask you to bring it back again. It'll be halfway to Mount Doom by now, I'm sure. Instead, I thought
That's like the
you
only
could perhaps
reference to
build
Mount
one
Doom in the
that's a little
game.
more durable.
That's interesting. The only mention of Mount Doom is like in just this one quest. What are we gonna build now? I have no idea what this is. So how am I supposed to know what I'm doing? It's some kind of kite, I think. I think that's what we're building, is a kite. $14,000 studs. Multiplied up.
Perfect. Small enough to hover in the breeze, but heavy enough not to blow away entirely. A masterstroke of kite design and no mistake. I think now we can end our trip on a high note. I must give you another one of those souvenirs as a thank you.
You know what? Why don't we build Lego kites in every game? This is really cool. It's flying, it's tied down. That's really, really amazing. This should be in every Lego game. I want to fly kites and build them. Just the fact that it's flying is quite amazing, actually. So this Dale Soldier is for purchase, and nothing else is. So let's go now to Mirkwood. We're just gonna run around the rest of Middle Earth trying to finish everything. There's still a considerable amount of mithril bricks to collect. Over 50. So it's a little confusing that there are so many left. Really. I guess if you'd been
Oh, I
doing
say.
this the whole time,
Where did that crazy old bird get to?
you
I
may
tells ya,
be
you
running
can't
low,
take
but
two
I've been
steps in
skipping
this
them
wood without a
to
big
play
old
the
peacock
story
giving
mode.
you a shiny brick and telling you to hold it forever and ever until he comes back for it. Oh, Mr. Peacock, where did you go?
So this one is dress up as the peacock. Alright, so we can't. Peacock's prize. We can't do that. Let's go to the speeder. Can't do it right now, at least. So get rid of every other quest.
I'm getting a bit dizzy in here. Some fool dwarf has been running amok, antagonizing the Mirkwood spiders. I'd hoped to stop him before it was too late, but already
Subtitle
his
from
actions have
is
drawn the
talking
attention of
over
an even
each
greater
other.
threat. A vile beast that moves with terrifying speed. The Speeder. Or at least that's what I call it. Help me halt this foul creature in its tracks.
So here's how you would have programmed this correctly. You would have had every other character muted when the character you're actually talking to is talking. Or at least turned down quite a lot. What character do I want to play as? There we go. That's one. He's hurt once, now let's kill the rest of these spiders. Unfortunately, the dragon just looks like a dragon. Doesn't have any strength or fire of a dragon, so it's just punching creatures. Hit that hard. Come back here. He is fast. So the story is continuing after we help that dwarf kill all the spiders. More and more trouble has come about it. Like I said when we first started that quest line, it's not a good idea to go hunt down spiders because you don't like them. If they're not in your house, don't go in their house. Here it is. One more time. Another battle that could so easily and absolutely should have been in the game. In the story mode.
He was quick indeed, but you, my friend, were even quicker. A commendable job. I don't believe we will be getting any further trouble from the creatures of this forest. Take this. You've earned it.
So, did he just throw the sword in the ground? I have boss disguises on though, right? Boss disguises off. Darn it. See, that could have been a fight there with a different disguise. I want to have that on from now on. Let's run this way and see if we can get that character unlocked. It's not a super high priority to unlock characters, but if we're in the area, might as well do it. Get rid of everything else. Am I going the right direction? So I gotta bounce here, bounce here, bounce here, this way. Am I going the right way? Nope. Where are you? Down this way. In here. neutral. So what's with all these elves? And what's with all this items? Why is everything so wobbly? Is this supposed to be like a hallucination scene that was gonna happen? I don't know.
Ooh, I'm getting a bit dizzy in here.
Let's see. Can we make it to the mother of all evil if we fly to the pine forest? Because I don't think there's a connection from where we are to where we want to go. Here we go, here we go. This way, this way, this way, this way. Down this way. What do you want?
So I hid and watched Azog find the new armor I'd made him. And what did he do? Used it to play fetch with his warg. Misunderstood? Turns out he really is a rotter. And I bet he gets it from his mother. She lives around here, and she's as mean as they come. If you're feeling brave, I wouldn't stop you from trying to topple that tyrant.
So now I have boss disguises on, and we won't be 100% certain that there isn't going to be a funny disguise on this one, but I bet not. I bet that's what the mother always looks like, because the gag here is that it's supposed to be the mother. And I would suspect here what we could do smack her once. I've hit her like twice. Right, so let's see if we turn off boss disguises now. That's the same. It should toggle right then and there. Let's take these guys out. Try to do a jumping smash, as that has a tendency to be a little bit faster. There we go. Come back, Mother of Evil. A lot of quick time events here, see, because you knock her down, and then there's another quick time event to hit her a second time. So really she has closer to 6 health instead of 3 that it's shown. LEGO games have a terrible history of doing that. Just giving ridiculously large amounts of health to the bosses, while requiring multiple steps to actually do damage to the boss. That's not quite as bad, well, it's not anywhere as bad as making it so you have to actually do a very difficult combination of actions to hurt the boss at all, otherwise they're completely immortal. There we go, Mother. Tap these buttons. What's funny too is I'm actually failing in this fight, whereas all the storyline fights it was pretty much impossible to fail.
Oh, excellent. She had that coming a while. She made the worst Hobbit stew. Ooh, And she used to dangle me upside down over the cliff edge for fun. Did I forget to mention that I had a teeny weeny grudge?
He just juggled and dropped the sword. I didn't realize there were so many little animations. I guess you just don't see them. When you're actually playing the game, it doesn't have any of those. In fact, those are kind of wasteful. Pointless to make. It's like Sonic in the original Sonic would tap his foot if you just sat there with the controller not moving. And there was a reason for that back in the day, because it would stop the screen from burning in as much and put some refresh on the screen a little bit. Tapping the foot's not really enough. But also because those games were left just running at whatever state they were left at in front at stores non-stop.
Oh, the tragedy. Our great king has fallen. So this means there's an opening for the position, right? I think I could be king. Didn't look too hard. You, find me a crystal goblin crown fit for a future king. There's probably one knocking about Goblin-town somewhere.
Already have it?
Oh, sparkly. That's one majestic looking crown right there. How could anyone refuse me as their king wearing that? Thanks for your assistance, loyal subject.
Another mithril brick collected. I guess the way to get into this is to, we'll just follow this and see what points me. Let's talk to this guy instead.
No, even with my magnificent new crown, those horrible goblins refuse to accept me as their king. I say we go knock some sense into them. Oh, don't look at me like that. Last I heard, you were a dab hand at duffing up goblins. Now, to arms. You can use both. And legs if you want. No.
Alright, where are we going? Apparently nowhere. So, are these goblins? They kind of look like orcs. What's the difference between a orc and a goblin in this game? They look very similar. Like, too similar, obviously. Because I'm having trouble telling the difference between them. One more. There we go.
And another. And another. And, hey, where'd they all go? Oh, looks like we might have got a little carried away with the clobbering. Ah!
I think what they probably should have done is make the goblins brighter green.
Here,
So you could tell the
token
difference.
my kingly gratitude.
Next quest. Well, there's another one here. Let's run that way. As we go down these chains, we are told more story than we are told throughout the main game. Sad but true.
How fortunate I should come across you on this path once more. I am told yet another goblin has emerged to take the throne.
Maybe it was
One
they
more
were both
fearsome and
goblins.
grotesque than anything our eyes have seen. Are you ready to help me eradicate this threat?
Sure. Let's go in here and fight. So what am I doing here? Am I talking to this guy? Or am I fighting this guy? Let's see.
Who dares enter my kingdom? Oh, you traitor! I'll smash you to pieces for this treachery!
Okay, why are they dancing? Okay, why am I dancing? This is ridiculous. But I only had to hit the button 3 times, it seems, so whatever. Oh, now I have to hit it some more. They shouldn't have made that section disappear if it was going to come back. That's not very fair. I could have not been ready. Let's get as many studs in this ridiculous. I guess I have to do this probably one more time. Like, there was no setup for this. There could have been a whole ridiculous conversation here that would have really played in and set up this joke. You can't be all punchline in a joke. You really can't. You need to establish an expectation and defy it, or something like that. Things aren't funny if they just are random. That's very childish logic. Right. Let's just take out these guys, I guess.
By Luthien the Fair. Did that little goblin really think himself some kind of king? Well, if he did, let us just say I've seen nicer kingdoms than this. Well fought, friend. And let us hope there really are no more where that came from.
So, played both sides there. Set him up to knock him down. Let's see. Our next quest. How would I get to that location? I don't think there is a way. How would I get to this location? Both ways seem equally disconnected. Can pathfinding find the path? Or is there no path? It seems like there is no path. So, to the high pass we go. With every little area we clear off, that's one less thing that needs to ever be visited again, although we're still kind of in a weird position in that. There's Gollum up there, and a mithril brick up there, and several other things up there, so which way do we go? This way? I think the 2 quests that are right here are just dress-up quests, so I might as well get them done. What are you looking for?
My brother told me that not all stone giants are actually
Yeah,
giants.
he wants stone giants.
Some are just normal size. But then they wouldn't be stone giants at all, would they? Just, well, stones.
We'll just go ahead and skip the rest of that. Stone giant. So, one of these guys I have dressed up like this.
Well, I'll be a mini stone, not so giant stone giant. In the flesh. Or, in the stone, rather. I guess I owe my brother that mithril brick I wagered. I don't really want to deal with him if he's going to be smug about it. Maybe you could pass it on?
Yeah, that's we're real trustworthy, I'm sure. With our mithril bricks, we'll just hand them right over. So we need to get down, I think, this way, and then switch to somebody that can do Lego hooks. Lego hooks, Lego hooks, Lego hooks. Here we go. Jump this way. And what did this character want?
What do you want?
Yeah, he wants a goblin. And we've already talked to him once, so I'll go ahead and skip to the end.
About time you got here. You weren't followed, were you? He's killing me. Take this thing already. There's another job going down in Karajas, and everyone's waiting for me.
So I imagine he's gonna have me do another quest. Right. So we now know what those two were, and that gets them off the map nicely. Let's just hit Y and skip this direction. Save ourselves a lot of jumping. It's kind of surprising Gollum didn't automatically unlock. I guess he's not as big of a character as I would think he is, but it is a little odd that we're really close to the end of this game and we're just now collecting it. Let's see. Where is this? Where's this thing? It's telling me to go which way to reach this? Do I have to go underground? I have to go in here. Have I ever been in here before? I'm not sure I have. No, I haven't. I wouldn't have even seen this section. Alright, this feels like a puzzle with the hammer smash. So I need a character that can do hammer smash. Hammer smash, you can do that. Let's try this way. And then this way. We need to get it here. So let's try. Then nope, not that way. That's alright, we can recover from this. This way. This way. This way. This way. This way. And this way. And I think we've got it. Door open. Look at all those studs. So what's interesting here is if I walk out of here and then walk back in there. Oh no, the studs aren't back. I was hoping maybe that would be an excellent place to just grind. But no such luck. Let's run this way. We could fly. Certainly. Wow, I've never fallen to my death and been thrown back into an area. That's a new one for me. Totally a bug. Let's see, run this way. What we're not finding though is we're not finding that studs times 10, which until I figure that out, it's just like a question mark. It's like, what can I do? There's one item here. Maybe I could fly debris. I guess that would be a good move. Alright, so let's make a change of plan. Fly debris, craft, let's see if we can afford to craft the rest of the mithril items and see if we can turn them in. Then at least I would be playing the correct way, yeah. It's mostly just cleanup now, so I suppose my commentary's only gonna be a little less focused on story and gameplay mechanics. All I can really do is comment on these last few quests I haven't done.
Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off.
Let's see. I may be short
Careful with
a
the
little
furnace,
bit of
eh?
some of the
Not
mithril
insured.
bricks. But also, in a strange way, I'm gonna have a lot of extra mithril bricks, which doesn't make a lot of sense. In LEGO Lord of the Rings, it was in exactly the exact amount. I guess maybe they were gonna have more mithril objects.
If you got the designs and the materials,
because of the expansion. Like this one wants 12. This one wants 12.
You've got enough
this one
mithril
wants
bricks,
5.
stranger.
This one wants 5. Let's see, we'll do the candle staff. Okay, so 12 and 12 would be 24.
Careful with the
and
furnace,
then another 5.
Not insured.
It still feels like I would have a few extra mithril bricks, but not. But more than I would expect. I would have thought it was going to be exactly on the nose. Maybe that's for the perfect forging, in case you needed to reforge something.
That's a thing of beauty, that is.
As far as perfect forging goes, let's
picked up any
look
good
at
designs lately?
We've got all these. This one would be 7. Plus 5 is 12. Plus another 12 is 24.
Hope you've got enough mithril bricks, stranger.
36 studs needed. How many are left? Exactly 36. Interesting. It is right on the nose.
Just like making a cake. A cake you can club a people with.
Let's see, where do we want to go then? Let's turn this one in, since we have it. Since I need at least 5 more elven mithril bricks, it doesn't feel like I'm gonna get score times 10. It really doesn't. Not until like 5 minutes before the whole game's over. I will have to probably run through the entire game with all the score modifiers on. And I don't see why I would do that on screen, but we may. Because we could have boss disguises on.
Supposedly it can cure darkness and some other stuff too. But who needs all that bother?
This item would have been really useful to have really early in the game. There we go, studs times 10, finally. Turn that on. Can we make it to 10 billion now? Let's get this mithril brick, run this way and get these mithril bricks in that quest. So we may make it to 10 billion. There's a chance. Not a great chance, but a chance. Let's see. Morgul blade. We can certainly use that. And see, then I could use the candle staff. I can't even find it though. There, we used it once. And I think we healed somewhere around 3 or 4 owls the same way. Like 3 or 4 owls, 1 skunk, 1 badger, several rabbits in the level, and I don't think any rabbits in free play mode. Let's go ahead and purchase him and see if I can do all of this. While that's up there, it's so slow. 42 minutes into this episode. I don't think we've ever been in this section. Interesting. So this is like a Morgul blade, but I need also like, see if I had the Wraith chest piece, I think I could use that. If I could figure out which one it is. Mirror mithril object. Cause those around you to dance. Jeweled mithril armor. Somewhere in here is a chest piece that allows you to interact with Wraith things, and yeah, the Wraith snorkel allows you to do it. Does he still have the Morgul blade? No, he doesn't. So I have to re-equip that. So you really would have only had to deal with 2 characters to get through this section. Let's go ahead and hit Y here and get away from him just completely. Next is this one. And what do? We go in here. Open door, open sesame. Wants me to build something.
Oh, hello. I didn't expect to see anyone else here. This is I suppose a secret haven of sorts for me. I come here to gather my thoughts from time to time. The only downside is, well, it's a little chilly and damp, and there's nowhere to sit. Really, what this place needs is a little building.
So, build a building. So we'll really be able to tell, we should be able to tell at least, if the score multiplier applies to this. And I think it's a little half in and half out, because I think in free play mode in the levels it does count, the score multiplier applies. But in the open world level, I don't think it counts. This is a pretty nice little house. The problem is the scaling for a house like this. It's gonna be really far too small to be a playset. It'll just be a model. The difference being a playset is where you could actually get a minifig or two in the building and have it walk around and pretend like you're actually playing with it. I could have sworn I was right there. Generally speaking, I like playsets. They're bigger and have more detail. LEGO often will sell cheaper models and small versions of things that aren't that interesting to me.
This is perfect.
Of course, you get what you pay for, and you pay for what you get.
There's a bed in case I get tired, and a kitchen where I could prepare a meal in case I... You know, I should probably just go home.
Uh-huh. Again with the uh-huh thing. Man, the game just doesn't stop with it, does it? Let's run this direction. How many red bricks do we have? There's still 7 red bricks around this world that we haven't collected. I'm slowly working my way up to 200 million and beyond. But 200 million is nothing. We need a section where we would just run for a long time. If I ran through all the levels, found the section where you started running, and when you were done just could save and exit, I think that would work rather well.
Whose idea was it to come to this awful place? We're gonna freeze before we find any good loot. Any volunteers to go hit one of them toasty dragon helms from Smaug's lair? Anyone?
I think I already have it. In fact, I know I have it. I have everything, except for the mithril items.
That's a dragon helm. Well, don't just stand there. Somebody light a fire. Light the old flaming mountain up if you have to. We'll be warm.
Do they ever fight orcs, or is the Hobbit just goblins? Maybe I've not even been really paying attention enough. Let's see, let's find somebody that can start a fire. So they give me a bunch of studs, that's nice. Next location's this way. We are playing right now in night mode, and quickly we're running out of things in night mode to do. But that's fine. That means we can just run around in day mode for the rest of it. It still feels like a significant portion of the quests are both night and day mode, so it's not, it doesn't really feel like it matters. No, I don't want to play as that character till he takes that helmet off. I put the helmet on him, I guess, so it's my own fault. There we go. Pull this down. Out of the way. Don't really need to even destroy these silver things, do I? So I see a purple, like a purple stud. I thought I saw one at least. And if I approach it, I want to see how much that is. Yeah, here's a purple stud. So at 220 million, and it goes up to 260 million. So about 40,000, I would say, or 40 million. Yeah, 40 million in studs for each purple one you can find. If I could find a good, dependable place to get how do I get that? I'm up here. What's the trick? Oh, I have to race. Fine, if I have to race, I have to race. This is a pretty easy race. Not too bad at all. Next quest is here. To the cozy cave we go. It's just kind of pointing this direction without guiding away down. So I imagine I'm just gonna end up jumping down here. Is there a cave entrance? Yep.
You got the moment.
It's a cave without a door.
I bought a nice little retirement cave for my old uncle, but he's got it in his head that orcs use the place as some sort of hideout.
So they mention orcs.
Since they don't like light very much, that if we lit up every corner of the cave, it should put his mind at ease. Now then. You got a match?
So, find... Do we have a matchbox? Let's see, mithril. Can light up dark areas. Can start light Lego fires, good. That'll work, we'll use the dragon egg. So this is what they initially intended. You would just walk into a cave area and there would be no door or anything like that.
That ought to do it.
And they only got it to work
already.
once
a little
in the entire game.
And a bucket of chicken and the old coot will be right at home. And more importantly, out from under my feet.
Another mithril brick collected. Next is here. Let's see. So as soon as like one of these shows up, I need to hit a bunch of them. I think I've got it. Yeah, 10 seconds to get one more. That was really easy compared to the last time I had to do a puzzle like that. Yeah, that went from extremely hard to rather easy. Game balance. There's no game balance in half these things.
There's been a piercing wail coming from the old troll camp over there for a little while now. Some say it's the stone trolls come to life, but who could believe such a thing? I think this needs investigating. Follow me.
The stone trolls come to life. Well, they were alive before. Surely this is gonna spell.
It's the mother troll, come to wreak her horrible vengeance.
Well, do I need to team up? I think I probably need to team up. Team up, where are you? Team up, team up, team up, team up. Alright, how about you switch into somebody that's not in raid mode so we can team up and then try this again. Come on. So, wait a minute. If this is the mother troll, and she's just walking around in some shorts, I guess mother trolls like to go topless or something. They didn't think this through when they skinned the regular troll as a female. I think they did think it through when they did the orc, but maybe I'm just recognizing it now. It's kind of interesting that they spent the time to scale up the frying pan, too. That's a unique design, it looks like. And this is taking longer than it should. Where are you? Buddy with me so we can fight. Come on, buddy up and attack. Now attack me again and run into the rocks. Where's my guy? Where are you? Where are you? Hit him! Got it, finally! That was a struggle.
Phew! Did we get her? Good fight, friend. Though somehow I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. What am I saying? It's not like trolls have feelings. Do they?
Doesn't even know. Motherly loss. So we gotta walk out of this area, or can we just start the quest right now? No, we gotta walk out and then walk back in. If we can find the exit. Which way's the way out? Walk back in.
Oh, it's you. Come to kick a poor old troll when she's down, have you? I always knew my sons would end up getting themselves turned to stone. And to make matters worse, they borrowed my cooking apron and never gave it back. My
Apparently I got that at some point.
Oh, you found it! Oh, turns out there really is some good in this world. And lots of bad, of course. Let's not forget you turned my sons to stone. But it's a start.
So she takes a cooking apron, she doesn't put it on, alright. did the cooking apron look like? Is it? It's gotta be like snotty armor, cooking apron. Found more food-based Lego loot. Okay. One more quest, macabre makeover, and then I think we'll be done for the day.
Now I've had time to think about it, I reckon my sons are probably better off as statues. Think about it. As a statue, your biggest problem is a bird making its nest in your ear. They could look a bit more presentable, though. Let's decorate my stony sons.
So, build some stuff. And then I need to be able to dig. Where is it? This guy. So one of them we gave a cane. One of them were growing vines and flowers all over. And is there anything more?
Now I've had time to think about it.
No, there must be something more to do. Because we have a top hat, and we have this plant. And over there we have something to hit. There we go. A little bit of honey all over them.
There we are. Oh, don't they look smart? Mummy's handsome boys brightening up the countryside. Thanks for your help.
Alright, so we've got 10 mithril bricks we can use. We need to collect another 36 mithril bricks. We need to get one minifig in one level, which we can do next time. We need to get 12 characters unlocked. 2 levels need a full on Master Thief, which would be easy to get now. And we still have 7 red bricks to get. It seems so strange. When we zoom in here, it's like, here's her, we could buy her, here's another quest to do. There's one here, one there. We gotta really figure out how to get there. There's a quest here. There's a couple of sunny things. This red question mark, I don't know. I don't even know. That one mouthy mallet, I don't know what to do to find it. I may have to do a little research here. Here's another one we haven't done yet. Here's 2 daytime things. Here's the peacock one, so we don't need to do that. This whole section is completely empty. We need to run around in this area and purchase both of those characters. Maybe that's part of it. Hey, there's a new red brick 2. We need to do that in the sun time. So all together, it feels like there's less than what needs to be done. So by a few, but that makes sense too, because when we get these question marks done, they often open up other question marks. It feels like we might be able to get this done in less than an hour next time. Maybe, maybe not. But I think I'm just gonna go through all of the levels in free play in one just crazy long marathon. So maybe 1 recording, maybe 2. Just to see the bosses, just to pick up studs, just just to see how that goes. So I might make like one really, really long video, or the series here might go really, really long. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. What I do know, however, is at 90% even, we are done with this recording for now. So as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.